Hey there, so I'm at it again, but I did not finish this side right here because I need to bring in the old chicken coop. The old chicken coop is 4 by 8. This right here is less than 4 feet wide, so it won't fit. So my idea was to take this pole out, put the chicken coop in. I wouldn't be able to get it back out without taking it all apart. I decided to just move this pole over to 5 feet, make it a 5-foot wide door, and then problem solved. Today I'm working on the roof. I'm excited about it. I've been waiting for this moment. So I decided to do a gable type roof. Basically how I'm going to do it. I've got 2x4x12s that I bought to go from here all the way across because I didn't want to have to splice 2x4s or 2x3s together. So I'm going to put some rails up right here, 2x4x12s all the way across, secure those, and then I'm going to decide how high I want it. And then I'm just gonna take a 2x3, hold it up there, draw my lines to where I need to cut it, and then I will have a center, forgot what that's called, ridge line or whatever. So I'm gonna do that, figure it out as I go. Start by putting the 2x4x12s in. Let's do it. here. All right, so I figured out the angle that I need to cut for the pitch of the roof, and I just eyeballed it. I didn't do any formulas or math or anything. I just took my ruler right here, tape measure. I marked the center of the board. This is the center of the roof. So I held it up here like that. I know I want it to go right here, so then I just eyeballed where the center was right here, and I just drew a line down. I took it over to my miter saw, figured out what the angle was, and I cut right in the center of the board. The blade has to hit the center so that it cuts evenly on both sides. First time I did it, I guessed 10 degrees and it was wrong. Then I upped it to 15 degrees and it was perfect. So all right, so what I'm doing here is I put this center beam in and secured it because I need it to stay for now. The ridge beam or board on the ground right there has to go across too, and I was gonna build the roof down there and put all the rafters in and try to lift it up in one piece. That's not gonna work. I thought about that. So what I'm gonna do is get that ridge beam up here. I need to have it higher than this. So I'm going to put some vertical pieces right here, some vertical 2x3s as high as I need to, and then mount the ridge beam across all the way down so it's at the height I need it. And then I'll go ahead and take the rafters right here one at a time instead and mount them 16 feet on center all the way down like that. With the ridge beam in place already, it'll make it much easier for me, and I'm working by myself, so I thought about that before I got too ahead of myself. So let's get the ridge beam up here, get some vertical pieces, mount it across at the height that I need it, and then I'll cut all the rafters all at once and then start putting it together. All right, so I have my first rafter in. Pretty strong. I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of the rafters at the 15-degree angle that I have the miter saw set to. Get them all cut, and then I'll come in here and finish the rafters. So it should go a lot easier and faster now that I got the first set done, because they're pushing together so that they don't fall on my head now, hopefully. That's why I wear a hat, glasses, and I should have gloves, but it's hard to drill with gloves on. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to show you how I figured this out. I did not want any scrap pieces from this 8-foot 2x3. So I figured out the pitch of the roof needs to be at 15 degrees right here. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring the center of this board at 4 foot and marking it right in the center of the board. Okay? Because when you cut right here, if you mark on the end, and you line it up with the end, you're going to have a longer piece on each side. So you want to make sure your blade, like that tooth right there, is at the center of the board. Right there, okay? So then when it cuts the board, you're going to have the same width on each side of the board right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide the board down and cut the ends the same. And I'll have 2 equal pieces, and I'll show you that right now. Alright, so these are 2 equal pieces. I did not have any scrap wood, but they're equal. The cuts are in the same direction. That's all I got to do. I don't even need to use this as a template because all I have to do is mark the center of each board, cut it at the 15-degree mark that I made, and I'll have equal pieces. And I need 8 of them right now, so I'm just going to keep going and stack these up. I'll have my rafters. Out nice. I haven't had any problem with the measuring, having to recut, so I'm happy about that, not wasting that much wood. Got to get this done today. It's already 6:30. I've only got about an hour of daylight left.